Brandon White, Brandon.
And white is just how it's
Like
spelled?
the color, yeah.
Gotcha. Okay, that's nice and easy. I didn't have to.
Cool.
So you're coming from Missouri also, or are you just coming from San Antonio?
South Carolina. Well, originally
you're coming
South
from Rock
Carolina.
Hill.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha,
Yeah,
gotcha.
Football City, USA.
There you go. There you go. So I mean, from Football City, USA, but you're a boxer.
Right.
Maybe if you could just talk about. I mean, we already touched on it with Savion, but you have your own story as well.
Yeah.
How did you get out here to the borderland from South Carolina? How did you choose it? You know, take us through that.
Well, I had friends in San Antonio, Texas, or whatnot, and Savion was already there, and I didn't even know he was out there. I just happened to go to a boxing gym strictly for fitness and stuff like that, and I found out my father had a cousin from St. Louis, and him and his sons in St. Louis. Come to find out, it was Savion. So, and we just happened to be at the same gym, and he was like, "Hey, who your people? You know my people?" And then boom. So
Wow.
I found that cousin that you was talking about. And, you know, we just went at it from there. So,
Wow. That's my bad. Sorry.
Nah, you good, man.
What do you call me? I mean, I'm so glad that I asked that question because that's awesome. You know, running into him, just meeting him here.
Right.
You know, being able to have him. You know, I did a story about a month ago on two brothers that are leaving for basketball. These two 18-year-old brothers that are leaving to go play basketball at Ranger College in Texas. These kids have had they got kicked out for so many different reasons, for their dad getting involved in politics, for, you know, not keeping their grades up.
Right.
It's like they had to move. They were in Washington. They were all over the place. In 4 years at college, just trying to play basketball. That's all they wanted to do was play basketball. And I felt so bad for these kids, but they told me, they said one thing, they had each other. Like, no matter what, it was just them, and like they're moving everywhere with their parents, and like, you know, I had to interview the parents, and the parents are, oh, we had to do that, you know.
Yeah.
But like and imagine being like, you know, the brother in that, you know, being 15, 16 years old.
Right.
You guys kind of had the same thing. Where
Yes.
you're out in a place that, you know, you're not
don't
really.
know nothing.
Yeah, like you did say you had some friends in San Antonio, but you're getting out of your comfort zone. And,
Right.
Maybe just talking about the journey that it's been to getting here.
It really has been a journey. So we was at, you know, this amateur club or whatnot, and it wasn't too much training. You know, the coaches wasn't too serious. So me and him wanting to be where we, you know, to where we are now and beyond, we was like, hey, this is not gonna cut it. So we kind of just gym hopped, place to place, just gym hopping, and we was like, this ain't gonna cut it. Like, we need a coach that's just committed as we are, you know? So Austin had a camp or whatnot, I think the Jared Hurd camp, and we reached out to him or whatnot, because I have not family here, but my son is from here. So we came out here and, you know, joined his camp, and he liked what he saw. Louis liked what he saw, and they pretty much said, hey, who's training you guys? I was like, Savion's training me in YouTube. That's it. That's all I got. And Savion pretty much traded himself off YouTube too. Like, he had a training when he was in St. Louis that he brought down. But as far as me, it was just him and YouTube. So yeah, we was like, you know what? Let's go, man. Like, let's go. We called Austin. We waited like a year. We called Austin and was like, hey man, is that offer still on the table? Like, you can help us, you know, with the pro, you know, thing, with the pro journey? He was like, yeah, man, come on now. And Austin, much love to him, he kept his word. We got down here, he made sure we were situated, he made sure everything was, you know, how he said it would be, and here we are. So, moral of the story is, we didn't settle. We never settled, we just kept going. We went through a lot, sleeping in the car sometimes, just trying to get here. So we're finally here. Louis, Austin, you know, a blessing to have met them, and here we are, 4-0 and 2-0. So.
I was gonna say that was my next question. So you're 4-0. You've had 4 fights. Are they all knockouts?
2 of them are.
Okay, gotcha.
2 of them
Not
are.
taking it, just
Yeah.
So you're 4-0. He's 2-0. You weren't even into boxing. This was Savion getting you into
Oh,
it.
man.
You're just jumping right into it, huh?
I've been a little secret. I've been boxing for 3 years.
Okay.
I've been boxing for 3 years. I had 7 amateur fights. For my first amateur fight, I fought open, Yeah, the difference between open and novice, if you're not familiar with boxing, novice is 10 fights and under. So everybody that's novice fights novice fighters. If you have more than 10 fights, you're considered open. From my very first fight, somebody had like 19 fights. And then I entered national competitions and won 3 of those. So, yeah, I just kind of took off kind of fast.
I was going to ask, my next question was going to be, so what are you fighting in on Saturday? And I forgot, so you got an injury.
Yeah.
I don't want to ask you that on camera because we don't really. I can just mention that your shoulder got hurt and you won't be. Let's see where I want to take this. So somebody who is fighting on Saturday,
right?
Savion. What fight is he going to be in? Like, what is his?
October 5th. He'll be fighting in Vado at the Speedway.
Like what kind of like opening novice? Like what rank?
Oh well, he's a professional, so it's what I'm saying, pro. He's fighting. Once you're pro, like novice and open, that's the amateur rankings. Then once you go pro, it's just pro.
Okay, my bad. I didn't mean to waste time.
Nah, bro.
Cool. So maybe you can just talk about that question that I've been asking everybody else. I don't know if you heard. Like, what's behind those punches? What's behind the fight? Maybe you can just talk about what you've seen in Savion preparing for this fight. What does he put into what's going to be coming out on Saturday?
Man, Cuz, I call him Cuz, he's my cousin. Cuz, he ready. He's sharp. He's always been a smart fighter. He's quick. He's strong. Like, man, he the complete package. Like, yeah, I might be 4-0, and people might know me a little more because I have more fights, but he's the guy to watch. Like, he's the guy to watch, for real.
And why is that? What's special? What's unique?
Have you ever seen Floyd Mayweather?
Yeah.
That's him. Like, he can't get hit. Like, he has impeccable defense, man. Like, he doesn't get hit. I don't think his last fight he didn't get touched. He didn't get touched at all. He's quick. He's smart. He's a complete package. I just can't wait to see him move up in the ranks and win a world title. I'm 100%
You really
sure.
see that, huh?
Oh yeah, no doubt. I don't see anybody beating him at 140, 147. I don't see it at all. So, y'all in for a treat as far as skills, man. Fast, quick, strong, smart. He got everything. He got it all.
You yourself, I know we're talking about it. It's killing you that you can't get out there on Saturday.
Right.
But I'm sure you're going to use this to fuel you. I'm sure this isn't going to keep you down long.
Right.
What can we expect to see from Brandon?
Since I've been on the sideline, it's frustrating, so it's a lot of pain come with that. And with a lot of pain, that's what got me here. So with a lot of pain, expect a knockout. My next opponent, I'm going for a knockout. I really feel like I'm gonna knock him out. Because this gave my body time to heal and, regenerate and stuff like that. So I just came back today, and I feel I'm still in shape. Still got some strength on me. So it's gonna be fireworks my next fight. It's gonna be a win and a knockout. TKO, knockout, winner. So.
Cool, man. That's all I really got. Is there anything anything you wanted to add?
I love you, Mom. Thank you for putting me here. That's it.